Hey, good morning. Welcome. Hey, good morning, Carlene. So we are going to be packing 25 orders today. I'm so excited. What a great weekend. And you know what's so weird is for a while I turned Amazon off and then I extended my handling on eBay for 3 days because I had my second COVID shot for the vaccine on Saturday and I wasn't sure if I was going to be sick. So I extended so I wouldn't have to ship till Wednesday. And people were still ordering with those crazy, crazy shipping delays. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Good morning, Holly. 25. So I got one item though that I sold on Amazon that I don't have. Oh, I spent a lot of time yesterday or the day before going through Amazon again. I really got to take all my planner stuff off from FBM on Amazon. It's just too much for me to remember because not everything's on there. So I oversold something. What's new, right? What's new? That's what I keep doing. All right, so let's do Amazon. Just trying to think. I just piled everything here, so I don't really have it in any order. Let me try and grab my Amazon stuff first because that's in front of me. So you'll see some familiar things because the thing that's nice about Amazon is it's a lot of it is just replenishable items or items that I was able to get a bunch of. So of course, look at what I sold. Some more of that exotics oil that I got from Ollie's, which I went by Ollie's the other day. What, last week, maybe week before, and they still have a ton of this at Ollie's. I didn't grab any more though because I bought so many to begin with. I was going to mail it all into Amazon. I don't know why I didn't. Hey, good morning, Anissa. Do I need to go to Ollie's? No, this is a happy planner item. And it was one of the ones that's discontinued, so I'm not even sure if it's, it would be a hit or miss even finding it in the wild. Let me grab, just making sure I don't, oh, here I do. I got a rag. I am so warm. I came downstairs. We've had really nice weather here. It was 78 on Saturday. And my heat is still on down here. I just went and turned it off before I went live because it is so warm down here. So as I was going around grabbing stuff, I'm like sweating so much. It's so hot. All right, I got to take the sticker residue off from these. Like always, there's always so much sticker residue left on these. I need to get my blow dryer. I need to go get one and put it down here so I can blow dry my stickers so it doesn't leave so much residue. Of course, then y'all would have to be listening to that. So I'd have to make sure that I do this before I go live, taking these stickers off. Okay, I'm gonna take my chance and keep the top off this. Let's hope I don't knock it over. So did you guys have a good weekend? How were your sales? Like seriously, my sales were 25 items with a 3-day handling time. Who would have thought? I'm wondering if editing my listings and changing it to 3 days gave it like activity that, I don't know, did something and repopulated it back into eBay's algorithm or something. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. Weird that people were buying. So I had Amazon turned off all day Friday and Saturday. And then I was feeling pretty good Saturday night. I think Sunday morning I woke up and I said, I'm turning Amazon back on. How can I be shut off for a whole weekend? And I ended up with 5 orders on Amazon. Hey, good morning, Laura. Hey, how was ASD? You went to ASD last week, right? How was ASD? I heard it was small. Did you see Scott the Bearded Picker? He was there watching his video this morning, and he was talking about how he had gone. Just got home last night from it. Okay. Did you get any good wholesalers? Any good leads? All right, let me ship this. Hopefully it remembers. Oh, why is it not remembering my info all the time? It used to always do that on Amazon. 5 ounces. It's so weird. So odd. So I want to, yeah, you finally met Scott in person. All right, good. I'm going to show you guys at the end stuff I found at a garage sale this weekend. On the way home from my vaccination, I saw a big garage sale sign. So I went, and I would have stayed longer, but I was so hot. It was 78. It was so hot. And with the mask on, I was just like, yeah. I grabbed some stuff and then I left. But they're having it again this weekend, so I'll probably go back again and see what they got. Wow, look at all the people. Alyssa, good morning. You're up so early. Knowing you haven't even gone to bed yet. And good morning, Eric. Y'all popping in. Was it because I actually scheduled this one? I actually said this morning I got up at 6. And I said, I should be ready by 8:30. I was pushing it close to not being ready. Okay, let's see. All right, so I went to the grocery store on Thursday. I think it was Thursday or Friday. No, Friday. I went to the grocery store on Friday to pick up some stuff in case I was sick from my shot. So as I was walking to the register, they had a cart in the front and it said 90% off everything in the cart. Well, of course, radar, take out my phone. I got to start doing some scanning. So I bought these, which I've sold these before, urinary pain relief pills. I usually sell the, it's like a pinkish red box, but these blue ones are the max. 28 cents. You see that price? 28 cents. So I listed this, sold it for $9.24. And I decided just to FBM them over the weekend. And if they were still around when I do an FBA shipment, I'll send them in. But I didn't want to just have them sitting around. I got another item that I picked up too that sold. Hey, good morning, Linda. Also known as Mama, Nanny, Queen Goddess. All right, so let's get this Eurocom. Now, remember when we were buying a lot of this stuff at Kinney's? Yeah. I found some at Price Chopper. All right, let me... Oh, I think it'll be all right in there by its lonesome. I'm just throwing it in. I'm going to be just like eBay. Just like Amazon and just throw stuff. Let's see. If I was like Amazon, this would have gone into a poly bag. Not a box. But I don't want it to get all damaged. So I'm taking little care. I just returned home from my 18-hour road trip. Wow! Did you get what you were looking for? Because I know some of the stuff you were looking for. I don't know. I feel like my last road trip was such a bomb. Really had to went to a road trip. I need to go on with that. Oh, see, I just hiccuped there. The problem with... I hope I'm back. My screen is just here. Here we go. It's just spinning and spinning. Hope I'm not going to have internet problems this morning. Not much luck, but it was fun. Did you go with your new friend that you have been teaching Amazon to? It's always so much more fun when you go with somebody. Holly says she went to an estate sale, got some old new stock in a... Oh, what did I see that we're talking about Kentucky this weekend? I was watching. Oh, I was watching Shameless. I don't know if anybody watches Shameless on Showtime. I think it was the finale I watched last night. I was behind a few weeks. And yeah, Vanessa, no. Well, not Vanessa. What's her name? Well, V, her mother was moving to Kentucky. Made me think of you. Isn't that weird? Watching a TV show and I think of you. Just going to put another piece of tape here. All right. There goes that one. And then, all right. So next, also from that cart of 90% off. And I could have gotten more for this. Oh, I just didn't feel right. It didn't feel right. I don't know why, like, morality sets in sometimes with me when it comes to reselling. I've such a, it's probably not a good avenue for me, but these Playtex full size, they must have like discontinued them or something, but they are 50 cents, right? 50 cents, sold it for $24.99. And I can tell you right now, I'm going to pull up. I'm going to show you the listing. Hey, good morning, my sweet husband. 100 acre wood. That's my husband. Got the whole fam stopping in. All right, so these normally sold for $5.25. And then in February, the price started climbing. And the buy box currently, I did below the buy box. All right, so the buy box is $24.99 plus $7 in shipping. So I did it $24.99 with free shipping. That'll fit in my 4x4 box. But $24 used to sell for $5. So I'm assuming this is a bolo. Let me just show it to you guys again. This is a bolo. They're the Playtex Baby full-sized. I can't wait for my new, I should check the tracking of my new webcam. This is for wider mouths. I'm assuming wider mouths on the bottle, not the baby. But I don't know. Yeah, so that was a good find. They only had one of them. I wish they had more. I would have bought them all. I bought all of the Uricom. And I bought, toothpaste. I got toothpaste. And I got, no, it's not right here. Oh, no. Hold on. Hold on. I'm knocking something over. My chair always hits stuff. I'll have to do that stuff next. My piles are getting too big around me with all the stuff I had to pull. Hey, good morning, drama. So yeah, I did really well. I was gonna grab the other items and show you, but they're actually not as close as I thought they were. But I know there was toothpaste, and which I ended up listing that in a pack of 4. I think it was Colgate or Crest, not Oral-B because I can't sell Oral-B. And then what was the other items? Oh, 7th generation, like menstruation pads. I got those for my daughter because she's like all like health conscious. She likes like 7th generation stuff, but ends up being she doesn't even use pads, nor tampons. I think she uses one of those cups. TMI, huh? So I ended up listing those. And what else? What else did I grab? I don't know. I love 90% off. It makes me realize I probably should go to the grocery store more often and look at that basket. Or they have like a clearance section in the back of the store before you go into the like way back, the storage room. 3 ounces. I used to check them all the time. I don't know if my mom remembers the first time when I was just doing eBay at the time. I bought so many boxes of condoms. They were like 10 cents a piece. They were wicked cheap. And I bought so many of them. I sold them on eBay. All right, 4, 4, 4. Let's see. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Lisa. Did I say good morning, Lisa, to you yet? Sadly, my shipping did not take much time this morning. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I don't understand why I had such a good weekend. It's really, really odd. I mean, it's pretty normal for my weekends, but I haven't had a normal weekend in a while. Hey, good morning, Spicy. Oh, you always make me hungry when you come in. And today's Monday, and my Thai place is closed, so I can't even get my curry. But I don't know, for some reason I crave curry after you come in and I see your name. Somebody needs to come in with like juicy orange or fresh pear. Get me to crave healthier stuff. Although curry's usually not bad for you. Coconut milk, though, could be pretty fattening. Okay, so then I got, hey, surprise, happy planner. This was on Amazon. Again, something I had cross-posted. This one I actually had, surprisingly. Oh, that planner. The paper refill is what I sold out of, which I don't have. I can't show it to you because I don't have it. Anybody here have any paper refill? It's the, I sold it last week. You guys saw me package it. It was the paper that is broken down by hour, I think. That one. That's what I sold. It's been listed for a while. I don't know why. Something sells, so I'm going to take them all down. I'm either going to take them down or I'm going to just send them into Amazon. One or the other. My Happy Planner stuff went overseas to a soldier. Wow. I just sent something out. Just a regular planner last week to a military member on here. All right. So these are just stickers that say, they're all like different drinks. See, there's like lemonades and coffee and I don't know what all this other stuff is. All that yumminess. All a bunch of different stickers. Okay. I'm not going to, hopefully it doesn't get bent. I wonder if I should put a do not bend sticker on it. I wonder if I should tape this. No, I'm not gonna. I was trying to decide if I should wrap this around and tape it, but I'm not going to because my label will be too big to do that. I spent yesterday doing some crafts, and in the morning I spent time doing some more of my digital download printable stuff that I'm doing on Etsy. I'm telling you guys, if you're not even thinking about that or looking into it, if you are good with designing stuff, which I'm not good, so even if you're not good, but if you have the ability to find the software that will let you do it, you know, I just look at designs. Apply. Sorry, multitasking. I just look at designs that seem like they're doing really well, or things you see on Instagram or TikTok or whatever. I take those and then I'll take like the saying and then just create my own design. So don't copy somebody, but you can use it as inspiration to come up with your own. And then I'm selling those digital designs. Now, I haven't sold any yet, but seems like it's a good market. I just got to figure out how to get, like I've taken the SEO and stuff like that from a big seller that I saw on Etsy and kind of copying how they're doing things. But I don't know if they just have a good following or if they're doing, I don't know, offsite ads aside from Etsy's offsite ads. Or I don't know. But I need to figure out how to maybe do more marketing or something to get that notice out. Or maybe once I get a bigger amount in my store, and I didn't create a different store for it. It's in my Yellow Fox store on Etsy. I'm thinking maybe I should create a different store and not put it in with my vintage stuff and planner stuff. It's like all mishmashed. Do you have to worry about copyright? So I don't do anything that's copyrighted. So you won't see Disney. You know, I don't use any stuff like that. That's going to be copyrighted. So I should be okay. Like I just created a mug. So Cricut just came out with a mug press, which I'm thinking about whether or not I want to get one. So I decided in the meantime, I'm going to just create the designs I would put on the mug to sell the mug, but instead I'm just going to sell the design. And so I did one that said like Plant Mom on it. So it just says plants. So just generic. Mother's Day is coming, so just thinking along those lines. So I'll probably have a lot of mugs that say something mom, dog mom, cat mom, that kind of stuff. Grandma. Right, let me just throw this paper away. It's getting backlogged. All right, so I'm not going to be able to do my last Amazon. I'm going to have to figure out what to do with that. All right, so I do have an Etsy, only one Etsy order. Let me see what I did with it. Here it is. So, Happy Planner, this is a recipe insert. So these specialty type things usually do pretty good. So I paid $2.97. It sold for $18.72. But that's with their tax. On Etsy, when I tell you the total, it's with their tax because I don't easily see it like the actual sale price. I have to click too many buttons. So I gotta take my price tag off. I'm gonna start taking these off so I don't have to do them when I'm on with you guys. But in the meantime, I'm not gonna go back and pull stuff out of my storage and do it. But as I start to list and put stuff away, I'm gonna take the price off. So then you don't have to sit here, and I'm sure there's people that come on and are like, come on, get to the next item. But in the meantime, I got to package it. I'm going to put this into one of these plain boxes. It's still really hot. Sometimes I get really hot after I've showered. I did my hair today, and if I drink coffee, but I've been trying not to drink coffee lately. Definitely not drinking coffee before I go live anymore, because I think that's what's kind of giving my IBS. And as you notice, I haven't had to run to I should knock on some wood, run to the restroom as often lately. So I've been kind of cutting that out. I think maybe I'm allergic to coffee. All right, 3.8. So 4 ounces. But I am like so hot right now. I need a fan. I can't believe it's already time to take my fans out. Why do we go from putting a heat on to an air conditioner like so quickly? Crazy weather. Although it's not supposed to be that hot this week. And it calls for some rain. I think it's only going to be like in the 50s. I don't even think it's that hot right now. I'm looking for my phone, but I don't even know where it is. Huh. I think I may have left my phone in one of the totes. Hey, Siri. I didn't hear it go off. Whoops. Mom, I might need you to call me later. I don't know what I did with my phone. Oh, I see it. It's right over there. I see it. It's on top of my Happy Planner tote. Had me a little worried because that would be tough. There we go. Mom's calling. I hear it, Mom. You got to call from Mama. You got to call from Mama. Pick up your phone. Pick up your phone. Pick up your phone. It's your Mama. Okay, Mom, you can hang up now. Thank you. Thank you. Now I know where it is. All right, so this, oh my gosh, I was hunting and hunting and hunting for this today. Could not find it. Was not where it was supposed to be. I kept hunting. I looked in other places. I came back to make sure I didn't sell it, but it said I had 2 of them. And then I actually even sorted eBay sold or eBay listed into the date I listed it to see if maybe I just like hit the wrong key and put it down as the wrong tote. But nope, it all said it was in J7. So I went back to J7, searched some more. Literally had to take so much out, which I really need to like rehome most of the stuff in J7. It's just a very confusing tote for me. I found them. They were in where they said they were, but oh my gosh, I can't even tell you the amount of time I spent searching for this. So thank you, Holly, for texting. I don't know if I would hear it though. Oh, Mom, I could hear her ring because she's on my favorites list, but I wouldn't even hear it go ding ding because I'm pretty sure my phone is on silence right now. All right, so look at this. This is so cool. It's so colorful. It's all about changing your habits. So you type in your habit and then you can check off stuff. So if your habit is to, I don't know, drink water, eat vegetables, go for a walk, whatever. And then it has all these different pages. I don't know. It's just a really, really cool thing that, you know what I'm thinking of on my printables? Because there's so many planner printables out there that I need to start paying attention to these planners that I'm picking up and looking at the pages and the ones that I really think are cool, recreating them. So this is a small planner. This goes in, I don't know, an A5 or whatever they're called, A6, A7, A4 binder. And excuse me. So I'm thinking about creating some of these for the Happy Planner and then just recreating the pages, but not copying it exactly, right? Because it's copyrighted and I don't want to do that, but changing it up some. All right, so I got this. This is by a brand called Recollections. This is at Michael's. So I picked these up on clearance for $1.47 and I sold it for $10. And I think it'll fit in my little envelope. I like when things fit in my little envelope. So those types of things I like to pick up when I see them on clearance because they're undated. And people will start deciding that, oh, I need to track this habit, or I need to lose weight, or I need to, you know, do whatever now. Like they can start today on April, whatever today is, the 12th? I don't even know. And my phone's over there, so I can't even look it up. I got a calendar. My calendar still says February. I guess I don't need to worry about buying a calendar for my office anymore. Obviously, I don't use it. But I just looked at this. 4 ounces. So people will buy that type of stuff all the time, year round. Doesn't have like a beginning like January, that type of stuff. As much as like a calendar would. I still got calendars in stock. Kind of disappointed how many I still have, but I made some good money off them at the beginning of the year. Okay, there's that one. And then I'll do this one next because it's right here, so I just got to find it. So, Holly, how was your shopping trip in town this weekend? Did you find anything good? J is for jumble. Lisa, you're so correct. I'm behind on my chats here. All right, so this sketchbook, remember I sold one last week? I had a little bit of different design on it. I sold another one. And so as you can see, I paid $224, which is $242 with my wonderful New York taxes. And I sold it for $14.99 plus shipping. All in at $21, this person is, for this item that would have cost them $8.99 had they gone into a store. The regular price was $8.99. So there is money going in and buying these at full price at $8.99. So like I did last week, I took it out of the package. I'm going to cut this $8.99 off because I don't want my customer to see that they could have gone into the store and bought it for $8.99. It's leather, by the way. See that? Genuine leather. So you look at these things and you pick up stuff that is quality and it will sell. Yes, I went to that estate sale, grocery, good day. Did you go to Hobby Lobby? That's where I got these. Did you go to Hobby Lobby? I went to that garage sale, and I don't know if I told you guys. So there was a garage sale that my mom had sent me that she saw on Facebook, and I checked it out, and it was mostly furniture, and people were like, hey, what size bed is that? And they're like, oh, it's pending. And then somebody would say, hey, how much for the chair? And they would say, oh, it's sold. Like there was so many pieces of furniture people were asking questions on, and they were already sold. So I had made a comment about, well, do you have anything left? And they said, yeah, a lot of stuff. And I'm thinking, well, no. I mean, your pictures showed mostly just furniture. And it didn't say an estate sale, 6 ounces. It just said a garage sale. So I just weighed that without putting it in the envelope. I can't believe I don't make more mistakes when I'm doing this. So I stopped at that garage sale, not knowing this was the garage sale. And when I walked into the garage, it was all men's. Can you believe I've weighed this 3 times? Okay. I couldn't remember what I just weighed it as. It was all like tools and stuff in the garage. And there was this heavy set man, rough looking. And I'm like, saying hi, talking. There was somebody else there. And I'm like, oh, it's all tools. I don't want any of this crap. And he goes, oh, there's stuff out on the front porch. And he goes, inside there's some furniture. And then downstairs there's everything from A to Z. And I'm like, okay, so now I got to go in their house. I always get creeped out. Unless I know that it's like an estate sale or something. But there was only one other person in the garage besides him. I went into the porch. And all the porch was empty, like gardening pots and stuff. Like it was mostly like, I don't know, dirty stuff. So I was like, do I want to go inside? Do you know I almost left? I don't know why. I just, sometimes you just kind of got to go with your gut. And my gut was saying, just go. Well, I went inside and I went and I talked to the lady. Ends up being they're selling the house was for sale. And they're selling everything in the house because they're going to move into their RV, into their fifth wheel. And they're going to travel across the country in their fifth wheel. So I looked at the furniture and I was like, I don't need any furniture. So I talked to her for a little bit, and then I was like, all right, I'm going to go downstairs and see what you got down there. Wow, the whole basement was full of tables, and everything was sorted by like type of item, was all sorted out. It was so well done. Everything was priced. It was amazing. And I was like, oh my gosh, I almost left. Look at this place. But it was warm down there. It was so humid. It was hot. And it was actually, that's where most of the people were. And so I'll show you what I got later on that stuff. I got one item is like really, really good item. And then the other ones were good items, but one of them I'm not even sure what I even have yet. I have to take some time and look it up. But in the meantime, we still have 13 items. What is this one? Has a note on it. Let's go down and see. Looking forward to the item. Please do not request a signature on delivery. Why would I request a signature on a $4.99 item? Isn't that kind of odd? That's a very weird request. When did I, so no, I'll pop over one day early, maybe this week. Spring break was last week and lots of traffic. Yeah, I was listening to a podcast this morning, and the person was saying they were a teacher, and they were saying how they were on spring break. We don't have spring break up here until like, I don't know, end of April. So I sold these. They're old style headphones from Maxell, and I'd sent these to Amazon, as you can see by my Amazon sticker. Look at, they came back apart. So I recalled them because they never sold, and I listed them on eBay. I'd mentioned that this was like this, and they sold. What category do those notepads fall under? What category on eBay or what category on Amazon? I'll give you a second to answer. Just know there's a delay between StreamYard and YouTube. I'm going to put this in a box. I was going to put them in those bubble mailers, but I don't have any more right here. I'd have to go get them. And I've noticed lately I have not been using my eBay tape. On Amazon. Okay. Probably industrial office supplies would be my guess. Industrial business, something like that it's called. Or is that on eBay? Not really sure. It's under office supplies, and then there's planners. But I'm not sure how you get to the office supplies. I think it's under like industrial and business. I don't know if you have to get ungated. And somebody asked me if I've asked about a wholesale account with Happy Planner. I haven't, because I haven't seen where it looks like anybody has one like that. I went to their website one time and I didn't see anything. But it doesn't look like it's something that they do. But I've never asked them. I did ask. There's a calendar company that I sold really, really well. Really well. Whenever I would get them, they would sell out. And I had people asking me for them all the time, and I couldn't find very many of them. So I reached out to the company, and they denied me. And I reached out again last week, which I didn't realize I had asked them before. They denied me again. They don't sell to third-party website place people. But shoot. Which is weird, because when you go to their website, you can't buy the calendar that I was selling, or the planner that I was selling on their website. So I don't know why. I guess it's a missed market, because people wanted them. This isn't a 6. This is an 8. Why am I even putting in measurements? It doesn't even matter when it's first class. So, yep. This is going to Massachusetts. I don't understand why they were worried about a signature. Really, do they really think I'd pay for a signature on a $5 item? So at this point, I just wanted to like break even on these. I think I charged shipping on this though. So it's $5 plus shipping. But it was like, just get them out of here. When I pull stuff back from Amazon like that, so I'm just pulling it back, and I just want to get rid of it. I usually price it at break even. Because if it didn't sell on Amazon, it's probably not going to sell on eBay. It's usually my philosophy, but that's not always correct. Okay, so I sold this planner. This planner is by a company called Ecolo. If I'm saying that right. These have sold pretty good. I mean, they've slowed down tremendously. This is my last one of this one, but they've slowed down so much. My planner sales have slowed down. Now the accessories is what's selling, which that's the thing. Pick up accessories sell year round. But planners, no. Although it is almost time for back, isn't it weird to think back to school? I saw that Happy Planner sent me a message the other day. You can sign up for text alerts. And they just came out with their teacher planners. So I'm trying to take the price tag off. It's like stuck right on this. I got to peel it off in pieces. Peel it off in pieces. I've thought about getting a private label for planners. I don't know. I don't know enough about private label to jump into it. And anything I've done in the past hasn't really worked out for me. I used to listen to this girl. Her name was Tamara. I think she was from like Vancouver, Canada or something. I gotta find her channel again. For some reason, it hasn't been populating my feed. But I watched her a lot like 2 years ago. And she did a video one time talking about, I think it took her like 5 products that she was doing that was like private label until she finally actually found the right product. But she was telling all these products that she had done that failed. And I was like, okay, that's where I'm at. Like mine have failed, and it makes you kind of hesitant on wanting to try it again. Just because it costs money to invest in the supplies and everything. And then if it doesn't work out, you're out that money. And how long do you give it? How long do you give a product to find out if it's going to take it? How long do you need to take a loss on it? Or SEO and pay-per-click, all that on Amazon. It's so confusing. So confusing. I just don't know enough about it. I just know a lot of the people that I follow that do like retail arbitrage on Amazon. Like, let's say like Scott, for instance, the bearded picker. He went and took a class at ASD one year on private label, and he decided it wasn't for him. And I think I hear that so often that it just kind of makes me think that maybe I don't want to do this. Oh, this is going to the United Kingdom. That's really weird. I've noticed that a lot of my planners have ended up going to another country. Like by the time they get it, it's going to be like another whole month. And I listed this as eBay standard delivery. I don't know. For some reason, I have a few of those that have been doing that. Let me see if they collected taxes on this one. They did not. They paid $24.70 for shipping. Wow. Oh no, they chose USPS first class. All right, so I got to go to pirate ship. And this is going to JH in the UK. I got to find it in my integrations here on pirate ship. And I don't remember how much that was. 8 ounces. 8 ounces. I see I got a Puerto Rico item to ship. Oh, I have a Canada item. Here's JH. Why is my mind? My gosh, Tamara, you just weighed this. 8 ounces. Literally had to weigh it again. I don't know. I'm losing it. Some days I don't know. What is this? Because I folded it over. 9 by, let's just say 6 because it makes it easier. 9 by 6, 8 ounces. Merchandise. What are you shipping? A planner. One of them. How much did they pay for this? Let me tell you. So they paid $28.77 for this planner. They're all in at $53 for this little planner that I paid $4.99 for. So 28 bucks. Where's Pirate Ship? So 28. Total ounces, 8. Actually, I'll put 7. Right? Because they want to know the total, the item, how much the item weighs, not it packaged. Get rates. $10.49. How much was it? I think it was $13 on eBay. Let me just double check here. I think it was $13. No, $21. That's because I have it at 15 ounces. See, that's why I put it in as 15 ounces, and that's what they paid it based on. But it was 8 ounces. Let me see how much it changes it. Yeah, 13 bucks. 13. And I'm going to do $10.49 through Pirate Ship. Hope they get it in a timely manner. Like that's a lot of money for a $4.99 planner. And it's going to the UK. Do they not sell planners in the UK? I don't know. I have to write the weight on the package where I put the label or I forget. I know, Lisa. But you know, I do that. If I was like packaging them all and then printing the labels, but I'm literally right here. I'm right here. How difficult can that be? Obviously, quite difficult for me. All right, let me just do that. Let me find out what that Canadian one was. Let's do that one next. Canada, Canada. Here we are. All right, what did you buy? Oh, you bought the Happy Planner Faith Big Daily Planner Junior Journal Prayers, Praises, Verses. That's my title. All right, let's do that one next so we can get that other out of country out of the way. So this, which I was like, I couldn't find this one also, but ended up being, it was over here. I have some stuff that needs to be put away that I listed, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. I haven't put it away yet. But this one is a, look at that, June 2020 to December, right? So it's already a lot. It's already done a lot. So I think this might be the person, I wonder if this is the person that asked me whether or not I just want to make sure these aren't broken. If it had all of it. If I had already, because I listed it as a 2021 planner because it was already 2020 had already been gone. And they asked me were all 18 months in it. And I said yes. Because I didn't list it. I listed it as an 18-month planner, but didn't list, I don't know. For some reason, I guess they thought maybe I'd taken out some of them. Which I didn't. It's all there. So some people will take it and they'll just renumber the pages. It's a way to get a planner that you might love at usually a cheaper price. But let's see. I'll tell you in a minute how much this person paid. In my defense, I have to walk 2 feet from my scale to the computer. Well, I mean, listen. 2 feet is a long distance for you to be able to remember. If you're like me. Mine's only 1 feet, and I don't have to walk. Well, maybe it's 6 inches from my elbow right now. All right, so let's see. Let's look this up. Oh, I gotta go back. I'll tell you what I paid for this and how much I sold it for. I just bought this planner. So I bought this for $9.99, $10.80 with tax. Sold it for $23.88. Plus I had plus shipping. But of course it was international, so then they paid even more shipping. They paid $20 in shipping, which I think it's like 10 something to go to Canada. So I think I should be good. What am I going to put it in? Because I normally would put this in one of those post priority mail if it was domestic. I'm hoping it will fit in here. I'm wondering if I'm going to bubble the edges just one more time. I get so nervous about these. For those who have been watching, I talk about on the Happy Planner, it's disc bound, and these discs are plastic and they break They break. I was going to say easy, but not really easy, but they break. I think I have a planner I need to relist because it got returned, because I'm pretty sure when I sent it to Amazon, I bubble wrap it and everything, but I guess I didn't put enough bubble because it got broken, and they returned it. Alrighty. Let's see. Probably should put this in a box, but I don't think I have a box. I don't think those, I wonder if those UPS boxes would fit in this. Would this fit in those UPS boxes? I'm going to grab one and see. Well, if I could box this, I would feel better. But all my boxes are pretty much priority mail, and this is going to go first class. I don't think this is wide enough. I'm going to try it. I don't think it is, though. I don't think it will fit. Oh my gosh, it's fitting. Okay, I'm going to go in a box. I didn't think it was going to fit. Sweet. Sweet Caroline. All right. My singing must be really good because I got a like a trademark thing on one of my YouTubes, and it like paused my YouTube for a while a couple weeks ago, March 26th to be exact, and I had to wait for it to be reviewed before it could be monetized, and then it came back okay, and I'm like, yeah, because it was me singing. Hello, I don't sound like the original singer in any of the songs I sing. Ooh, 2 pounds 14. Let's see how much this is gonna weigh. Not how much it's gonna weigh, how much it's gonna cost. All right, how come I haven't made that chart yet so I don't have to remeasure these boxes? And I'm going to tell you about these boxes in a minute for those who don't watch me all the time. 12, 10, 3.5. 12, 10, 3.5. All right, so these boxes are from UPS. You can go onto the UPS website if you have a business account. If you don't, create one, and you can order these. They're called the security boxes. Aren't they awesome? They're free, and they don't even say UPS on them. So you can use them. Okay, let me move this crap. Hey, I have 22 of you in here. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate y'all stopping by. So this was a $24. I'm gonna put 23 because it was $23.88. And let's say it was what, 2 something? 214. So I'll say 210 for the weight. I'm guessing. I know those UPS boxes are awesome. All right, so $16.49. Not bad. They paid $20, so I'll make $4. Let's see. They were all in $44. It's going to Canada. So sometimes I'll add shipping onto my international orders if it's worth it, right? Otherwise, I'll just self-insure. And this is going to Canada. I've never, ever, knocking out some wood through plastic. I've never had an issue with Canada. Never. Okay. Print. Oh, and what I like about it when you do the simple export rate on Pirate Ship for Canada, it doesn't have to go through their clearinghouse. I wish I could figure out how to fix my margins on my printer, so because it cuts it off. It always cuts that off, and I don't know why. Where's my non-gel pen? because I need to put a planner. See, it doesn't print it all. It cuts off the P, L, and part of the A. And it cuts off the quantity. My pen's not. My ink is not wanting to work. All right, I think it's good. I wonder if I should tape it a little more. I'm going to tape it just a wee bit more. A wee bit. So now there's 23 people in here. And guess what my favorite number is? 23. 23. 23 is my favorite. How many of you love when you look at the clock and it has the time on it is your birthday? So like my birthday is September 23rd. So when I see 9:23, when the time is 9:23, hey, which it will be here in 2 minutes, we'll have to celebrate. I'm like, 9:23. I'm like, what a great time. What a great day. I feel like numerous times throughout the week I look at the clock just as it's 9:23. And you know what? I have to look for it later. I'm not going to look for it now. But the other day, I got a super chat. And I'm like, I got to come up with a sound to play because a lot of channels have sounds. And I forgot I had this little noise maker that I specifically bought for my YouTube channel last year. And I don't use it. I gotta find it so I can use one of the sounds. There's got to be one, a good one, a celebratory sound, because I know they have like a fart sound and stuff. And they got fun sounds. I sold this book. The Folk Remedy Encyclopedia. I don't even know where I got this. Let's see where I got this. I got this free. So free turned into $7.88. So of course most books don't have a lot. I was just reading. They got like the Folk Remedy for Gingivitis. It's called Brush Your Teeth. Okay. Gingivitis. What does it say? Smart strategies for healthy gums. More than 50% of all adults in the United States have swollen gums or gingivitis, surrounding at least 3 of their teeth. Brush your teeth and floss them. That can usually help. Oh, but family roots. Up to 30% of people could have the genes that make them easy targets for gum disease. That stinks. Smoking. Gender. Wow, about 75% of all periodontist office visits are made by women. And it's not because they forget to floss. Women seem to have better dental habits than men, but their hormones can affect the health of their gums. That is true. So when I was pregnant for my first child, I was never really a flosser, unless I got something stuck in my teeth. And I was reading in my What to Expect When You're Expecting book, and it talked about your teeth and your gums, because you have extra blood flow and stuff, being like an issue. So I started taking much, much better care of my teeth, and I've continued that habit. I've actually talked to my doctor about, can I overfloss my teeth? Because, you know, when they invented those dental sticks, hello, it made it so much easier. I have them near my chair in the living room. I have them here in my office. I have them next to my bed. I have them in my car. And I am flossing all the time. Except now I got to slow down a little bit because it was popping off a lot of my crowns. Because my crowns are getting loose from my teeth grinding. But I still floss, but I'm not as aggressive as I used to be. Oh my gosh, I used to floss all the time. Like I could feel after I would eat, I'd like, I have to floss, because I could feel just like a piece of lettuce would get stuck in my teeth. All right, 11 ounces. 11. I repeated a bunch of times, and anybody remember, hey, where's Alan this morning? I remembered his name. He hasn't popped in. I was like, oh, I'm going to remember his name. All right, so this is going medium meow for $2.89. Yeah, I'm not going to go first class. I'm not bumping you up because there's not enough wiggle room for my pricing. One of those books. Hey, if I can find a book for free and make a couple bucks on it, I'll do it. Mailing it in a free envelope. thanks to eBay, which I got to remember to do. I want to go on and order. I got to figure out what I need. So let's see. Should we do this one next? Let's find it. All right. So this is next. This is a traveler's journal. I guess that's what they're called. Traveler notebook. I love stationery. Gosh, I love it. So these are really cool. If you've ever thought about doing like bullet journaling and stuff, these are really good for that. So this comes with a front place to put, like, this would be really good for garage sailing. So if anybody's looking for something to track your garage sales, you could put your receipts in here, right? And then there's 2 notebooks. So you could write down the garage sales you hit when you buy something, so you have a record in case you ever get audited. Hey, bye, Mom. Have a great day. So these are plain. Let me make sure both of them are. Yeah, both of them are just plain old sheets. So you know what I do is I write down the garage sales I'm going to hit for the day. And then I just keep that. And then if I buy something at it, I'll just put how much I spent. I don't really put down what I bought because honestly, the IRS just wants to know that you have some type of system. They're not. I never know if I put this like this, right? Or does it go like this? Because this fits snugger when it's like this, going up and down. But I guess if you didn't want things to fall out, then it would be best to put it like that. All right, so this was on clearance. I tell you, I love clearance. This was on clearance for $3. Holla to your mother. Hey, by the way, if you have a reseller's certificate and you're shopping at Michael's, go online, create a rewards account, sign up for their, you just have to upload your certificate and you can get your stuff tax-free when you go in the store or order online, which, by the way, Mom, I just got that fixed this morning. And if you're military, you get a 15% discount. And if you are old, over 55, which I am not, you get an extra 10% off. So that is nice to know about Michael's. But don't pass up those stores for reselling stuff because everybody is going into, if you're doing an RA, right? Everybody goes into Walmart. Everybody's sourcing at those stores. Walk into the stores that people are not sourcing at. Those are the ones where you're going to find your stuff, and there isn't. People go online and buy everything, right? Everything. Okay, so this is 8 ounces. I sold this for $14.87, paid $3, sold it for, wait a minute, plus shipping. I've been testing that whole shipping thing. So this one was actually $20 with shipping. 2019. I paid $3. Not bad. Why does it take so long for the page to come up? I have to reweigh it. I should just leave it on the scale. I always forget. All right, $3.51 for shipping. So it's $6.50 is my cost. I don't know, whatever fees are, but $20 I paid for it. So that's a good ROI in my opinion. Good morning, Sherry. How are you today? How's the Midwest? I think that's where you are, right? In the Midwest. I've always wondered why they call like Michigan and Minnesota the Midwest, right? Why wouldn't they call that like the Northwest? No, it's not even really west. It's in the middle, central. Why don't they call that like North Central? I've never figured that out when they call something west because you're really in the middle of the country. All right, Happy Planner. Look at all the Happy Planner stuff I sell. I love it. I gotta find this one so I can tell you what I paid. All right, so this one, oh, no price. No price. I don't know what I paid for it. There's no sticker on it, but I sold it for $19.88. most of these I was paying $4.99 for them on clearance. So I'm assuming it was probably very close to it. Yeah, I think it does have to do with the Mississippi River. And I think it has to do with, like, people settled here and then they went west. So once they got past probably like the Smoky Mountains, they were like, oh, we're in the west, right? They made it through those mountains. Because can you imagine how difficult it was back in the day taking your horse and buggy or just your horses or walking through those mountains when there weren't interstates to go through on them? They were some brave souls that did that took off and just took a chance, right? Almost like we do. Take a chance when you decide, oh, I'm going to quit my job or I'm going to start a new business. You just take a chance. That's what they were doing with their whole life. I was thinking of something the other day. What was it? I got to remember what it was, because I was like, wow, Tamara, that was really smart of me. Whatever I thought of I thought was really smart. 7 ounces. I got to remember what it was. That one few time that I'm smart. What was that I was thinking? It wasn't have to do with reselling. I don't remember what it was. I wish I would have, I was meant to text somebody it. I wish I would have, because now it would be a wise thing for me to share. I ordered some more of this soda. I got a grocery pickup today. I think I've showed this before. This black cherry. It's a Walmart brand. They sell this at Walmart. It is so good. It's sparkling water, but it tastes like soda. But it has no caffeine, no sugar, no calories, no sodium. It's very good. Very, very good. I just ordered 2 more cases. My refrigerator down here is getting pretty empty. My refrigerator actually has... Oh, no. See, they have a strawberry one, too. This is empty. This was good, but not as good as the black cherry. The one down here, I think, has bubbly or something in it. It's not as good. I love grocery pickup, too. I love grocery pickup. I only want to go in the grocery store if I'm going to go in and do some sourcing. All right, so let's see. We got... Ta-da! I sold this. I think I've talked about this before. I'm going to do this. Did anybody watch my video on Ray Dunn the other day? I should do one on Pioneer Woman. So Pioneer Woman, she is almost like a Ray Dunn, where people collect her items. This was on clearance. You can find these at Walmart. And what's nice about these is a lot of these you can sell on Amazon also, but I try not to sell or send in very many breakables to Amazon because, yeah, they don't care. They treat my stuff like crap. And it's too expensive or too time consuming for me to have bubble wrap it and box it and then send it in like that. So I sold this on on eBay. I paid $3 for it. It was on clearance for $3, a butter dish. I sold it for $30 on eBay. But I need to bubble the craziness out of this. Let's see. Got a couple breakable things today I gotta ship. All right. I need to clear off this. Right? See me, I get to collect all this. And last week, it was hitting my mouse pad and moving my mouse all around. Okay, so I got... Now, there is cardboard in between this. So I'm hoping it's enough where if I just bubble this and not... it's all together, so I don't want to take it apart. But I'm going to bubble that direction, and then I'm going to bubble in the other direction. Remember, use your eBay tape. It's free. Stop using your tape you pay for. Oh, by the way, if you need tape, if you have a Costco membership, tape is on sale right now at Costco. The heavy duty, what's the brand? Scotch? Heavy duty, it's 8-pack is $14, which is a good deal because it's like $27 on Amazon. And how do I know that? Because when I heard it was on sale, I looked up to see if I could go buy some and flip it. Yeah, you only make like $2. So I'm not going to invest 14 to make 2. So I didn't. But if you need it for yourself, it's a good deal. I don't have a Costco, so it would require me to get a Costco membership and hope I could buy it online. I only got BJ's around here. I don't even know where the closest Costco is. I know there's one over in Vermont. I used to belong to Costco when I lived in Vermont. So I've had no side effects from my COVID shot, except for a sore arm, but today it's perfectly fine. When I went to bed last night, I was excited because that meant I could sleep on my arm. So yeah, I'm really lucky. So after I got my shot, I have been so nervous about my second shot because so many of my friends have gotten sick from their second shot that I was expecting to be really, really sick with it. I mean, like, I got 2 friends that are really tough people, and they were both saying how sick they were, that it was horrible. So I'm like, oh, great. So after I got the shot, I was sitting in the waiting area, and for like the 15 minutes, you got to wait to see if you have a reaction or whatever. And my heart was beating so fast. I actually was texting my daughter, showed her my card, because she's the one who kind of like kept pushing me to get the vaccine, which I was on the fence. I could have cared one way or the other. But since it meant a lot to her, I went and got it done. But she was, so I sent her a message and I'm like, I don't know if I'm having a reaction or if it's just my anxiety right now, but my heart was beating so fast. And then I had so I got my shot in this arm, which this is still sore, but I can move my arm without any pain. But if I touch it, it's still sore. But I had this shooting pain that went down into my wrist. So I was sitting there thinking, when do I tell them I'm having a reaction, right? Or what do I do? Wait till I pass out? What do I do? But I started to think of the ocean and the beach and calming stuff to get my heart rate back down, and it did. So I really think it was my anxiety that was giving me I was feeling lightheaded and stuff, but I really think it was that. But I know lightheadedness is a side effect of it, but I don't think it was because of the shot. I think it was my doing. I'm going to bubble this more because I don't feel happy with, even with putting, I don't know how many, I probably have, this is wrapped 1, 2, 4 times, but I can still feel the things enough that I don't like how I feel them. I'm more worried about the little knobby at the top of the butter dish and that breaking. So I'm just going to wrap it some more. Yeah, I feel a little better now. Yeah, I don't feel it as knobby. All right, let me see. So Holly says, I see lots of Pioneer Woman at Walmart. What is her story? So she used to be a blog. I used to have a blog. I don't know if I ever told you guys that. I had a blog. I was a stay-at-home mom for a while, and I created a blog, and my blog was called Front Porch Reviews, which I still own the domain. I just need to either let it go or, I don't know, think about selling it because it's been around so long, but I don't know. I don't think there's any value in it because I haven't blogged on it in forever. But it was called Front Porch Reviews. And it was even YouTube was at its infancy, and some of the bloggers started doing YouTube videos. And I remember thinking, I don't want to go on camera. So I never did, which I kick myself now because, man, if I could have been doing that, that would have been 20 years ago. And I would get free products sent to me all the time to review. And I was very honest with my reviews, but I got stuff sent to me all the time. So I was following her because she was a blogger and she was in our community of bloggers. And I had started another blog called My Eating Clean Journey because I had started this whole diet thing or whatever else, stupid stuff that I don't really care about anymore. But that was big, and I was doing a lot of recipes and all that. So I was in that community, and Ray, her name is Ray though, is Pioneer Woman, isn't there? Ray Dunham. Is it Ray Dunham? It's not Dunn, but it's very similar. Well, whatever her name is, she had a blog, and they picked her up, and she did as a TV show, and then she expanded her line and went into Walmart with it and stuff. Yeah, she's very famous for wearing like tunics and stuff like that. But yeah, so she's I don't know, people just like her and collect her stuff. She comes out with different stuff every season, so she's always clearancing it out at, or not her, but Walmart's clearancing it out, and then they bring in new stuff. And they just did that in March. They were clearancing her stuff out in March. So you might still be able to find some at Walmart. All right, so now I got to find what's the perfect box for this. I don't think it's going to fit in my 7. No. What size? I could do a 12 box, but boy, that 12 is so big. Would that fit? You know, I think this will fit in a shoe box. The only thing about the shoe boxes are they're really, really thin. Like they don't give you any, I feel like they don't give you any protection. So you got to make sure that whatever you're putting in it is already going to be pretty secure. So let's just see if this will fit in the shoe box. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, this will fit. All right, so let's see what else we got here. Thanks for the great news. On 2nd, mine is a week from today. Oh, good luck, Lisa. Yeah, I was so nervous. So nervous. It's really weird because I don't usually get nervous for things like that. I was just nervous because who wants to go do something that they know that's going to make them sick? I'm not nervous about getting a vaccine, though. I know there's people who feel very strong on one way or the other, but you know what? I've gotten the chickenpox vaccine. I've gotten typhoid and measles. It's not any different, in my opinion, not any different than getting all those vaccines. I get my tetanus shot every 10 years. I'm just going to take some of this bubble, shove it at the bottom, put this in, and then I'm going to put, so there's enough room in here. Look, I just want to show you. Look at all the room. So I'm going to put some more, let's see how much we weigh at, how much it weighs right now. So I'm at 2.4. All right, so I have quite a few, like the price isn't going to change until it hits 3 pounds. So I still have enough weight room that I could add paper. So I don't like to add paper because it weighs so much more, but this paper is going to be a little bulkier. And it should not change my weight. Oh yeah. Hold on, I gotta move my sourcing bag. Grab more paper. I got both my shots already. The second just made me weak for about 2 days, but that was it. Oh, that's good, Thomas. I didn't know you had gotten your shot, Thomas. And good morning. I didn't realize you were even in here. Yeah, I mean, I just have heard from so many people. And I'm surprised, Tom, that you didn't have any issues, because if I remember correctly, you're much younger than me. I think, well, for some reason I feel like you are. And I've heard that the younger you are, the more symptoms you're getting from it. The older you are, the less you're getting. All right, I'm gonna cut my box down because I don't want to have to put even more and more stuff into it. So instead, I'm just gonna cut it. Ooh, my tummy is rumbling. I had some yogurt this morning, some blueberries, and some granola. I don't know why you're so hungry. You know what I cooked last night, or yesterday, I should say, for lunch, was, how many of you have tried the Cheetos macaroni and cheese? So I bought a bunch of that last year. I shouldn't say a bunch. I probably like 10 of each flavor, because I was going to sell it on Amazon, but the price went down. There wasn't enough profit, so I decided just to keep it and consume it. It's probably expired, but I made that for lunch yesterday. I meant to ask my husband what he thought of the really, really hot one, but man, the color of it was like a nuclear reaction. It was so bright. like the bright red orange color was creepy. That worries me more than a COVID shot. Eating stuff like that. It's like wicked artificial something. All right, cutting my box, resizing it down. It'll save on shipping. It'll save on shipping some maybe, but it will save me from having to put so much of my shipping materials into it. My paper, bubble, and whatever else. I'm glad this is not going overseas, because I wouldn't be able to use this priority box. I'd have to go into my box pile and find one. I have not tried it, but I do like Cheetos. Yeah, I like Cheetos. So I made the one that was jalapeno. That looks like normal mac and cheese, and that's not bad. It has just a very slight kick. If you don't like spicy food, then I wouldn't try it. But if you don't mind stuff that's in like the, mild to medium spice range, it's pretty good. That's one I ate. And I cooked the other one for my husband. I don't know. He had it for dinner last night because he ended up not eating lunch. I kept telling him lunch is ready, but he was like, he's in the middle of something. Let's see, 2 pounds and 5 ounces. So adding that paper didn't change it. 2 pounds. Oops, I didn't know. 5 ounces. And it's going to New Jersey, which I like even more because that's close to me. 9, 5, 8. So 985. 9, 8, 5. Anybody have any like remarkable sales this weekend? Like, oh my gosh, I bought this thing for $1 at a garage sale and sold it for $150. All right, $8.10. Not bad. So it sold for $28.99. $8 in shipping brings it down to $20, and I paid $3 for it. So $17 in profit minus whatever my fees are. Yeah, I like picking up these. I like retail arbitrage. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Even on eBay. All right, what's next? How about we'll do this one next. Let's stick with the breakables. I just got a neutral review from someone because I used too much bubble wrap. What? That is ridiculous, Lisa. Oh my gosh. So I bought, these were at Walmart during fourth quarter, and I picked them up. I cleared the shelf of them actually because I was buying anything with Baby Yoda on it because they were selling very well. I don't know why I didn't send this. My phone's over there. I was going to look it up. I wonder if this is on Amazon. I'm going to look this up on Amazon while I'm thinking of it. Close my knife before I cut myself. Okay. Pyrex Star Wars 4-cup. Let's see if this is on. It was not on Amazon at the time. And I haven't double checked it. No, I don't see it. I don't see it. No. So I bought quite a few. Let me see how many I have left. Oh, I got 6 left after this one. So I bought these, and I was selling. So I bought it for $7.97. So they weren't cheap, right? Almost $8. And I listed it for $26.88 for one of these. One. Somebody paid $26.88 for one. Yeah, but this is the first one to sell. Out of all those I bought, maybe my price is too high. I was, I haven't really revisited the pricing. They were high because things were selling like crazy with him on it. There was a whole set that Pyrex came out though, and I remember when I was looking it up, you could buy like like an 8-piece, 20-piece, something like that. It was a big set. Sorry for coughing on you. And yeah, so I only had the one. I don't know where people were sourcing the whole set. My guess is it was probably at like a Sam's Club or Costco or something like that. They had the whole set. Okay, because I think the whole set did pretty well. So let's bubble, bubble, bubble. Hopefully the person's not going to complain I used too much bubble wrap. I said, listen, the item got to you without it breaking. If it got there broken, you'd complain it was broken. You know, Lisa, I wonder if you could argue that with, I would send something to the eBay for Business Facebook group and, you know, message them and say, hey, listen, I took extra care to make sure this got to them, and this is the comment they left me, even if it's a neutral. But, you know, most people, if they see a neutral and they read it, they're going to be like, well, that was really stupid. Like, seriously, somebody didn't leave positive feedback because of too much bubble wrap? Anybody want to send me stuff and put too much bubble wrap on it? I'd be more than happy because it's stuff that I reuse bubble wrap. I wouldn't have to go buy it. Crazy. Crazy. Cuckoo people. Well, if there are those earth-friendly people out there that are, I say earth-friendly, like none of, like we're all, like, I don't know. It's funny because, maybe I shouldn't say what I want to say. Oh, yeah, probably shouldn't. Because it's going to open me into going into, like, probably a political talk. We all love the earth, right? Even if we have a different philosophy on how to take care of it or protect it or what's really going wrong with it. Okay. Ooh, today's Monday. That reminds me, I'm going to have to watch my, I've been watching the Derek Chauvin trial. That's going to be starting up soon again. What can I put this in? It's too big. It's too bad it's too big for those, this might fit in the 7x7x6. Ooh. I don't know. It's like, it might, but I think it is going to bulge it if I put it into a 7x7x6. I might end up with another shoe box and just cut it down. I actually had a lady who was mad because I didn't use biodegradable peanuts in her package. Lisa, you ought to just give up selling anything that's breakable, because whoever's buying your stuff are a bunch of, wait a minute. What's Elmira Fulch? Is that on the Wizard of Oz? So my husband and I watched the Wizard of Oz the other day, so I could pull out some things to have to use on my channel. So instead of calling somebody a Karen, we're going to call them a Mrs. Fulch. Fulch? I think it's Fulch was the name of the old lady that was wanting Toto to put Toto down. Yeah, that's the new Karen. All right, let me grab a box. I think we might have to go with one of these again. I think. Because I think this is wider. Oh yeah, that fits. That fits nicely. It's so nice and so important to have every size box you can think about on hand, because I don't take the time to box up everything, to weigh it. I don't do all that before I list. I don't have the time. Listing is such a chore to me to begin with, that to take the time to have to sit there and box everything up, I would just never list. So I worry about it after I list it. What do you think if you're starting off? And if it's something unusual, especially if it's something that you think might be heavy or odd shaped, where it's going to go up, and because of how you package it, you know, the dimensions might be really big, then it's worth doing that. But my favorite thing to sell is dinnerware, and I hate them because they shrink after some time. What? Dinnerware shrinks? Shrink after some time. I don't know what that means. What shrinks? or the peanuts, the biodegradable peanuts shrink. I think that's what you might be talking about. Boy, when they first came out with those, my kids loved them because I would put them, let them have it, and they would play with them in the bathtub. Oh, let's see. I'm just eyeballing how far to cut down and hoping that it matches the other sides. Sometimes I find these so hard when you have to cut through like the double thing. Spent some time on Saturday. We cleaned the garage, which was so nice. We have a 3-car garage. So when we lived in Vermont, we had a 1-car garage, but we converted it into a family room, which turned into my office, turned into my eBay room. But it was a family room for the longest time. And actually, at one point, it was my son's bedroom because my niece came and lived with us while her father was deployed to Iraq. And she lived with us for that school year. And she took over my son's bedroom. And he offered to sleep downstairs in the family room. And so we never really had a garage because that garage, we didn't have it for very long before we converted it. And so now we have a 3-car garage. 3 cars. And I feel like we're still always out of space. And I told my husband, I said, it's like that book I'm reading, Profit First. They talk about, the more money you make, the more your expenses go up, right? Here we are, it's not really overall a bigger house, but we have a garage. We have garages now that we didn't have. And we're out of space. And so I said, let's clean the garage. So I started cleaning it. I think he kind of guilted and came in and started helping me. 99% of the stuff in that garage is his. Hardly any of it was mine. And after probably about 2-3 hours, I was like, I don't know what else to do because I've already swept, I've organized, I threw away stuff that needed to be thrown away. But everything else was really all his stuff. Like, you got to get a handle on your stuff. You got so much of it. But so we did that on Saturday, and then we went for a ride around the property. So we have our 100 acres, and then we have our neighbors gave us permission last year to start utilizing their acreage, which I think they got like 300 acres. So we take the UTV out and go on their trails and whatever. So we did that on Saturday. It was really nice because it was 78 degrees. All right. So again, this was $8. This Baby Yoda Star Wars Pyrex bowl. I paid $7.97 at Walmart, and I sold it for $26.88. And it weighs and that was with free shipping. It weighs 1 pound, 7 ounces. I might be able to go pirate ship with this. Where's it going? Virginia. That's not too bad. Waynesburg. Let's see. 8. That's weird. 885. I could have used my 8x8 by 8 boxes. I have some eBay ones. I could have done that. 8, 8, 5. I did notice I do got to get out there and start doing some weeding and cutting back all the dead stuff from last year. That spring cleanup stuff. Good morning, CW. Let's see. I wonder if, I'm not even going to check pirate ship. I mean, it's $8. I can't even imagine that it's going to be any cheaper. So let's go. Let's ship you. Let's ship you for $8. Nothing moves. Perfect. Need to remember to bring my Profit First book up, though, because I wanted to read it this weekend, but it was down here and I was too lazy to come down to get it. Back to orders. What's next? How about we got to do this? Oh, we got all this over here. Okay, that's on the bottom. Oh, we'll do this one next. This was a good one. All right, so question. So I sold this Boston Red Sox. It's a Dooney and Bork. I got this at TJ Maxx last year. I want to ask you guys what you would have done. Let me pull up the stats on this. All right, so I listed this September, only September 6th of 2020. For some reason, I thought it was listed longer. All right, September of 2020, which, of course, September was still baseball season. I paid $39 for it, right? $39 for this backpack. The Dooney and Bork tags on it say that the retail price is $298. I don't know if you can see it right here. Right? $298? Yeah, $298. How much would you have listed this for? You paid $39 and the tag says $298. I looked at comps. I can't remember what comps were, but I can tell you what I listed it for. That's weird. So I went and looked at my listing and it now tells me the price is what the best offer accepted price is. It used to not do that. It used to only show you what the asking price was. I don't know how much I listed. I was going to tell you how much I listed it for, and then I got an offer. That is weird. They changed that. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what it does, what it shows. Then you can see what I sold it for. So I got a best offer. Yeah, so Holly says $129. Carlene says $179. It was something like that. I think I was asking maybe $149 for it or something like that. Half price. Well, I got an offer of $95. And I wasn't sure if I should accept it or not. There you go. $95. I got an offer. And I was like, oh, for some reason I thought I had it listed longer than since September. But still, September's long, right? So we're at 6 months. So I'm like, well, listen, my $39, I'm going to go ahead and accept it at $95. But look at how it says now, best offer accepted. It used to show you what you listed it for and you didn't know what the best offer was. Now on eBay, it shows you. Isn't that interesting? All right. Well, yeah. So I accepted the offer of $95. I didn't even counter because I thought, well, if I counter and if they decline it, then I'm going to be like, oh, I should have just taken the $95 because it's been 6 months. Although the season is just starting and I don't think the Red Sox did that good last year. I don't even know. I don't follow baseball because I'm not a baseball fan. And even more now, right now, I'm not following baseball because I'm even more not a baseball fan. So $298. So they got a good deal. $95 for a $300 purse, new with tags. So not bad. I feel good. They hopefully are good. But that is so interesting that you can see the best offer accepted on that page. Now I wonder, let me do this. I'm going to put the link to that in here. And I'm going to have you guys, one of you or whoever, take a look at that listing. I know you're going to have to leave my YouTube for a minute. Tell me if you see, if you see the $95 or do you see my original asking price? I keep getting a tickle in my throat. Sorry they keep coughing, you guys. I have that brand and those are purses. Yeah, over $150. Yeah. Does Dooney and Bork Vero you? I don't think so. I mean, I had receipts. Well, I guess I don't really have receipts, but I do take a picture of the TJ Maxx tag with the UPC with my receipt. So I'm all right if I got a Vero, but I've never heard of them Veroing. What did you list at CWS? I don't know. Oh, so it was $139 with a line through it. Okay, so you don't see what my best offer was accepted at. You see my old price with a line saying a best offer. So you can see $139. Or yes, CW, yes, you can see it. What can you see? Can you see the $95 or do you see the $139 with a line like Carlene does? That's really interesting. So I had it for $139 and they offered $95. Yeah, I don't know. I was torn on whether I should counter or just accept it. I just accepted it. I think I'm gonna bag it before I bag it. Figure that out, huh? Bagging before you bag. Oh, you know what? I got a bag. Oh, I'm not gonna use that one. I want to use a clear bag. I don't know if this bag would be big enough. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, that's not big enough. These are my clear poly bags I use for Amazon. But I'm going to put one in a bag before I bag it. And then I think I'm going to box it. I think I could send it for cheaper if I bagged it, but you know what? It's a $95 purse. I just see $139 no line. Oh, really? That's interesting. Some see a line, some see no line. It's very odd. Very odd. Good morning, Jeanette. So my sister had gotten one of these that was for the New England Patriots. Yeah, because we live in the Northeast, so I may have gotten this when I was in Vermont sourcing. Because over here, I think it would be New York Yankees or the Mets. I don't even think they would carry it. Well, what's nice about this is because you can buy like these discounted things in your area. So for so if you live in Kansas City, right? So if you lived in Kansas City, which one of you does, then you could pick up Kansas City Chiefs or Royals or whatever items and then list it on eBay. And somebody who lives in Seattle, Washington might be a fan, but they're not going to be able to find it discounted in their area at TJ Maxx, but they can get it from you discounted. So not bad. $39 turned into $95. I'm going to put this in a $10.95 box. You know you've been shipping so long when you know the numbers of the boxes. What time is it? 10? 10 o'clock. I wonder if my husband's left yet. He has to go to the chiropractor. Then he's going to pick up our groceries. Okay. I'm going to just tape these because I don't trust the seals on these. Uh-oh. I'm out of tape. I got somewhere right there. Good. Okay, you know what? I probably should have seen where they lived because I could have done a flat rate box. Let's see. Oh, see now, isn't that weird? A Boston Red Sox is going to California. I might be better off. Oh my gosh. 2 pounds, 0.09. 2 pounds, 0.09. I hate that. I hate when things do that. All right, 15, 12, and 3. Move out of the way. All this garbage on my... All this garbage is on my computer up here. You're in my way. Can't hit my numbers. Let's see, $11.34. Let's see how much it would be if I went... No, so regional rate A would not be cheaper. $11.34. That's pretty much the cheapest. Just check pirate ship. I can't imagine I'm going to save much. I could cut the box down just slightly, but it's not worth my time and effort. Hello from sunny and chilly Seattle. Hey, Mara, did you just hear me talk about Seattle? Like I literally just said Seattle. All my stuff goes to New York. Hey, Jeanette, isn't that funny? Send your buyers to me and I'll send my buyers to you. Cut a little off the flaps of the box will reduce some weight. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to take my chance and just put 2 pounds. I'm going to take my chances. Alyssa in West Covina. I'm probably not saying that right. I got to go find you. Here you are. Let's see how much. 15, 13, 3, 2, 0. It reads. I bet you it's probably not any different. $11.69 versus $11.34. eBay's cheaper. eBay for the win. All right, I'm going to do it. $11.34. Because, hey, it's a $95 item. Print. Off you go. Enjoy your purse or your backpack. It was nice. I seriously had debated on buying the New England Patriot one for my sister when she had it, but I haven't been really much into sports lately. Thomas says, can we other designer brand on eBay like LE, Coach, Chanel, and all those types? I have a few outlets around me, and I've always wondered. Yeah, absolutely. Especially if you have receipts. The only time you get in trouble is if somebody received it. I don't think that the brands very often file Vero complaints, but you would get a counterfeit possibly from a buyer. So I would just make sure you have the receipt. Hello. Yeah, you just said that. Sunny and chilly Seattle. What? Oh, I wish I was in Seattle area visiting. Wow, really? I like Seattle, but you guys have had a lot of issues going on in the last year. I'm not sure I'd want to go there. Bet you your tourism has gone down tremendously. 1, from the pandemic, and 2, from just the civil unrest. Hey, good morning, S. Carolina Sportsman. Welcome to the channel. I think it's the first time I've seen you. You need to talk to my husband. He is a sportsman. He is a huge sportsman. Big. Which I just told him the other day, on Saturday, we have a freezer, and then we have a chest freezer. So we have a huge upright freezer, like big, one of those big ones. And I said to him, first of all, stop putting the stuff on the top of the chest freezer, because I can't get into the chest freezer, because the chest freezer is my freezer. That's where I put our groceries in. The upright freezer is all of his game food. So it's got wild turkeys he's shot, and deer and bear and whatever else he gets. So that's in that freezer. Well, last year something broke on the freezer and he lost like 75% of the meat. Thankfully, his dad showed up just in time, because we were gone for the weekend and his dad was coming to watch the house. We were gone it was in September when we went away for 2 weeks. Went down to Arkansas and Missouri and stuff. And his father and mother showed up, and they said there was blood all over the garage floor when they got there. So he cleaned it out and took out anything he could survive, he threw in the chest, but anything that was like melted, he just threw away. But I said, you need to put more in the freezer, because freezers run when they're full better, energy efficiently, if your freezer is full versus if it's empty. So I said, you got to put more in that freezer. And then right now, you're not going to be going much, because we are in northern New York. He hunts in Canada for bear and moose and stuff like that, but we can't cross the border. And he's picky on the deer he shoots on our property, so we don't have much venison, which I don't eat it, so I don't care if we have any of it, but So we're going to need to have the Schwan man stop by and give us some meat, or order from Omaha Steaks, or hit up a farmer and get some beef or something. All right, so next we've got, I've sold a couple of these, and I picked these up on clearance, and actually was going to use them for myself, but ended up not fitting what I needed it for, so I posted them on eBay and sold it. It's a universal power sprayer, so it's good if you got like bug killer or whatever. You can put it into a bottle, refill it, and use this to spray. Weed killer, bug killer, whatever type of killer you want to put in it. I paid $2 for this at Walmart on clearance, and I sold it for $14.88. So not huge, no huge thing, not a huge profit, but I'm all about the little dollar amounts, right? My average sale price is not huge. I got a very low average sale price. I would say probably in the 15 to 25 range. So I don't sell a lot. So you've been around just lurking. Well, thank you for saying hi and saying something. I know you're saying eBay and USPS in cahoots. Next time 100 Acre Wood comes on, you need to talk to him. That's my husband when he pops in here. We have a channel called 100 Acre Wood, but we haven't done anything in over a year on it. We had all these great plans, but it turned out that he really wanted me to do all the work, and I decided I'm not doing all the work. He wanted me to do all the videoing and editing, and I'm like, no, I got my hands full with too many other things. So that's kind of died down. Tokyo 2020 in July, the best time to source Olympic team items. Vintage always sells for more money. Yeah, Olympic does well. They just had some Olympic stuff at an auction locally, and I almost bid on it. I think I have some Olympic pins that I have in my store that haven't sold. I've had those for a while. I don't feel like my price is very high on them either, so I'm not sure why they're not selling. Maybe because we haven't had an Olympics. But you're right, Olympic stuff usually does pretty good. Maybe that's what I need to do, is create some digital print designs for that talk about the Olympics, but I don't think I probably can't use the Olympic logo, but I can say something about Team USA. I mean, like, that's not trademarked, I don't think. All right, so this should be first class. I just want to double check before I bag it. I'm bagging this. I bubbled it, but this box is pretty sturdy, so I feel pretty confident. I think my other ones I've mailed were in a bag, because I've been selling these and nobody has complained yet. I think I only got one left of these. But I've had them since last summer, so you're not a fast mover. I swear most of the stuff in my store is not fast movers. 11 ounces. But when you don't have a lot of fast movers, that's when it's nice when you have like 17 items for sale like I do. Because you still end up with 25 items over the weekend that sold. 13, 11, I don't know, 2 maybe. 468. This is going to Las Vegas. Probably not a grass killer sprayer, probably for bugs. Roaches. Thomas, Tamara, I've been meaning to ask you, have you ever crossed over and sourced in Canada? Maybe a Toys R Us on quarter floor. So I haven't. Last year, at the beginning of the year, I told my mom that I wanted to go to Canada and do some sourcing. So I think there's a Goodwill outlet across there. Otherwise, it's 4 hours to the closest Goodwill outlet. But I've heard, or I think saw it online or something, that there's might be a Goodwill outlet. So it takes me 30 minutes to get to the border, and it takes me about 15 minutes once I cross the border to get into the main town called Cornwall, and in Cornwall is where it's supposed to be. But no, I want to, because I've watched Thrift to Travel. She's over, I think, like near Seattle area maybe, or something like that. I think she's in the upper northwest area. She goes into Canada, or she used to, right? Right now the border's closed, so we can't go into Canada. The Canadian border is closed, right? Not like the Mexican border, of course. But she would go over because you could buy some Starbucks I think it's Starbucks tea that you can only get in Canada. So she would buy it and sell it on eBay and Amazon. But I haven't. But I want to, because like I said, there's hardly any sourcing opportunities here if I could go across. And I think a lot of it would depend on the dollar too. I don't know how strong the dollar is right now in Canada versus stuff. I don't know. It's sticker shock, because when you go in, something that is $10 here will be like $14 there. So sometimes you're like, oh my gosh, it's so much more expensive. Well, it's just because of the way the dollar is. But it's not really once you convert it. I sold this. It is a candle holder. I picked this up at a garage sale or thrift store. Or, I don't, doesn't even say. That's how long ago it was. So it says, family, one of life's greatest blessings. Oh, how sweet. How sweet. But it's in the box. I think it was new in box too. The box is, not the best. I don't know how much I paid for it. Probably like, I don't know, $2 maybe. I probably wouldn't have paid more than that. It sold for $24.25, but that baby has been on eBay for a long time. Let's see how long I've had it on here. Wow, it's in tote number E, which that tells you something. Oh wait, November of 2017. This got listed when I lived in Vermont. That's how long it's been listed. I think it was on sale for like, I don't know, 30% off at one point, and nobody bought it. But this person came along, non-sale, and paid full price for it. Oh, it's going to California, of course. Of course you're going to California. 12 ounces. You know what? I wonder if this would, if I put that, not in a box, but if I put it in a bag. Let's see. I think I'm going to wrap some bubble around that inside the... I'm just going to grab some of this. Let's grab a bunch of this bubble wrap. I'm going to bubble wrap it inside the box. The only thing is when you do that, it takes away the... like it doesn't fit as securely in its little hole in the foam. I'm just going to put this around this. I don't want the stuff inside to move during shipping. So I think I'm just going to bubble wrap it and put it in a poly bag. Isn't that crazy? Crazy to think. I used to watch her YouTube content, but she did stop making videos, Mara. I don't know why. She's very popular still on Instagram, though. Okay. Yeah, I think there's people in here that follow her on eBay, too. If you follow her store, you can see the stuff. She's really big on selling discontinued items. So you can follow her to find out if you're going into like a liquidation store or Ollie's, that type of stuff. You can kind of get an idea of what to look for. She's big on health and beauty stuff and food, like any of it really. If you live in like towns like me, there's all your little country stores, and a lot of times you can go into those and find stuff in their back rooms or stuff they pull out that's like dusty and nobody buys because it's just an oddity item, but they still happen to have, like a bounce bar, right? Like those bounce bars, if you ever see those are worth some good money. A bounce dryer bar. Which, speaking of bounce, I placed my order last night for my groceries, and I've been seeing commercials, but I cannot find them around here. They didn't have any at the grocery store, and they didn't have any for me to do Walmart pickup on. Is the bounce, like they have the bounce pet dryer sheets that's supposed to put a coating on your clothes so fur doesn't stick to your clothes as easy. My damn cat loves to come and rub up against my legs when I'm using the restroom, and I have to push him away before he gets too close because he leaves so much fur on my calves. It's just ridiculous. This one cat. My other cat doesn't, but leave anything, but they both come and rub up against me. But she, so I want to buy some of that, but I have not been able to find any. I love those bounce bars. I wonder why they stopped selling them. So I feel like this. I wonder if I have any of those 12 by 6. See, I don't want it to end up, because it's going all the way cross country. I would box this normally, but it's definitely going to make it into the price I don't want to pay. Priority. Because it's 13 ounces right now. Let me see. 13 ounces. Let me see what the listing said. Oh, the listing was for priority. So I might have to do priority anyhow. $8.54. I'm going to check and see if I have any of the 12 by 6 eBay boxes. eBay. The 8s. Oh, what's this? No, I don't want that. I do got this 9. I don't know. These were the boxes. I think it's my last one. 9 by 4. Ooh, it's a little too big though. I know you're going to make it go up to a pound, aren't you? So because my handling is 3 days and they weren't expecting me to mail this until Wednesday, I'm kind of thinking I'm just going to go and do first class on it. Even though it's listed as priority. I just don't think I have a box that would work. Let me see what this is. All right, let me see if you fit. Ooh, wait a minute. Ooh, what? Are you going to fit though? Are you going to fit? I would never have thought you would have fit in this if you do fit, because I would have never ever have thought that. Ooh, you don't fit. But you know what? I can just Frankenbox you. Ooh, 15.7. But the problem is I'm going to have to put something on the top. If I cut off a sliver of this. All right, so we're going to do this. I'm going to go all in on this box. So it's my 8 by 6 by 4 boxes, which this is not, it's higher than 4. But I think it's probably not going to look very professional. And I'm all about things looking good. But I don't think this is going to look that great. Let's see. Let's see. All this to save a buck or two, huh? Jeez. I'll show you guys in a minute what I'm doing here, because I know you can't see. All right, so it's a little bit bigger. See right here? So it has this much opening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut, which I think it might bring it over though, a piece of this to cover that bubble. But I think it might bring it over into a pound. And then I'm going to be like, well, I might as well just have done a normal box, right? A priority mail box. Let's see. All right, let me weigh it. Ooh, still at 15.8. Woohoo! Jackpot! All right. You are just barely going to fit. All right, let's tape this in place first. So does anybody watch Shameless? Oh my gosh. Can't believe that show's ending. I really like it. So I used to watch it all the time when I had Showtime, but now I'm too cheap and don't usually have Showtime. But they had a special, $4.99 a month for 3 months. So I said, oh, I'm going to sign up. I'm going to sign up and then just watch it, do like marathons and catch up, because I knew this was the last season of Shameless. This won't look that bad once I put my label over it. So what I'm telling myself. Yeah, so I caught all the way up. And then, like 3 weeks ago, I stopped watching because I was all caught up, but it's still, like, the season wasn't done yet. But I'm pretty sure last night may have been the finale. Because he died. Well, anyway, I shouldn't tell you what happens. But something big happened. Even though I just kind of said it. And, probably looks worse from the amount of tape. I probably should weigh it, because now it probably weighs more because of the tape I put on it. It does. That amount of tape brought it up to 1 pound. Sugar pie. All right, 15.9. Doesn't even let you put in 15.9 on eBay. Why is that? Why is that? 8, 6, 4. It's not really, it's an 864 box, but it's not 864 in dimensions. So $5.98 is shipping. That's what it's going at. Yeah, so I'm so disappointed. My husband never liked the show because it's just, you know, it's raunchy. But I like that. Yeah, so much as they're wrapping it up. I'm like, I really like the direction that they've gone in with wrapping up the storyline. You know how many times you watch a show and it's ending, and then you watch the finale and you're like, I still have questions. I still like have like, what's going to happen with this or this? And I feel like they're kind of doing a good job with that. Okay, there's that one. Next, can you believe I'm still packing orders? 25 of them. Whoop, whoop. All right, 2 left. We've got some shorts. So these were items. I don't know if I sent, I must not have sent these to Amazon. Maybe I sent some of them to Amazon and pulled them back. No, I don't know if I pulled them back. They would have been in a bag if I would have pulled them back. Let me see. No, because I look at the sticker's still on it. So I didn't send these in. But these are listed on Amazon and eBay, and I sold one on eBay. Look at them. Shorts. They are Columbia size 40 shorts, if anybody needs any. I paid $11.97. Well, this says $11.97. No, I paid $6.46 for them. $11.97. They're originally $40 for this sticker. They're like marked down to $16.98 and then $11. These were a retail arbitrage item, or not retail, online arbitrage that I did. So it must have been before I had my prep center, because I was doing online arbitrage and sending it to a prep center, because I would have sent it there, not here. Plus, my prep center had no tax on clothing, where I have tax on clothing here in New York. In Vermont, there was no tax on clothing, which I like when I go to Vermont, because I like to source clothing there because I don't have to pay taxes. All right, let me pull off this sticker. Showtime is reviving Dexter. Really? Well, now, if that was the finale, I need to find out if there's one more. Then I need to cancel my subscription, because I was only doing it for the 3 months so I could catch up. I'm wondering, though, if I got rid of, because I have DirecTV, and if I got rid of DirecTV and I just signed up for the channels that I like, because so many channels now have their own thing. Like, you can get Discovery and all that stuff now. HGTV, all that. And even like CBS, and like they have their CBS All Access. Peacock, NBC has their channel called Peacock. All right, so these I paid $6.46. I sold them for $32.44. $32.44. All right, got the stickers off. Gonna fold them nicely. They're a nice bright red color. I was surprised. I think I had these. I must have gotten them like January, February. That's when I was doing retail arbitrage last year. And they didn't sell all last summer. Well, all those people buying stuff online. Maybe it's the color. Maybe people don't want red. And really, I mean, the price tag is 40 and you're paying 32. So I really wasn't given that great of a discount. Maybe I could lower their price. Maybe. Let's see. These are probably going to go first class. Let me see what I got listed. Not that it matters because that last one went first class. But it'll get there before their expected date because I'm shipping early. Buyer selected priority mail. Well, unless you paid for it. I can't imagine I listed this with priority mail. Let me go back and make sure they didn't. No, they didn't pay for it. They didn't pay for priority mail. Why would I have listed this with priority mail? What? Their address is Interstate 40? What? Who lives on Interstate 40? Seriously, that's their address. Interstate 40 in Amarillo, Texas. What? I'm going to Google that address. That is weird. How can an address be an interstate? I know I-40 goes through there, but because I went through there. I have done that when I did Route 66. But I don't understand how their address can be that. Weird. Okay, let's see. And then I'm going to Google. So 10 ounces. Let me put in my 10 before I forget. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to look up their address. Tell me, how in the heck can somebody have an address of Interstate 40? It came up on LoopNet. What's that? Never heard of that website. This page contains information about the property located at I-40. What? One thing that's nice is if you've never been on Route 66, which my husband and I did, it goes parallel to I-40. And I'm almost positive this is the part of the area. Oh, okay, it's Interstate 40 Access Road is the address. It looks like the address. And it has, we would take Route 66 to the end and then it would stop because I-40 replaced 66. And we would literally just drive across the grass because it was like 5 feet and then you're right there on the interstate. Yeah, so it looks like it's actually an access road. Isn't that weird? Like, why their address isn't I-40 access road? It's literally I-40. That's weird. Okay. Well, it looks like it actually is an address. Oh, it looks like it's the Ashmore Inn and Suites. Yeah, the address is a hotel. Oh, but this one says the address is commercial vacant land. What the heck? TripAdvisor says it's the Ashmore. Let me double check. 2301 East Interstate 40. So maybe he works there. Because it doesn't have a room number. I don't know. I'm going to ship it. Just a very odd address. Purchase label. I still want to ditch DirecTV. Oh my goodness, do I ever. Yes, me too. I am anxiously awaiting for Billions to come back. Yeah, I caught up on Billions. I'm all caught up. Mara says, do you source sneakers, shoes from Ross Burlington to flip on eBay? I don't, because I don't have a Ross or a Burlington or a Marshalls or whatever else. All I have is a TJ Maxx. A, as in one. That's it. None of those other ones. But even at TJ Maxx, I do not source any of that stuff. Used to do Crocs, but now they're like IP complaints and stuff on eBay. I mean on Amazon, so I don't do them. Even slippers. I was doing deer foam slippers. Sold so many of them the last 2 years, and I got an IP on Amazon. So I don't do them anymore either, which I'm so bummed out about. Amazon has the Bounce Pet Hair and Lint Guard. Yeah, I saw that, Carlene. I don't have an Amazon Prime account, so I would have to find some other stuff to order to hit the $25 mark. If I figure out I need something else, I think I'll add them, because I was looking up what they sell for at Amazon, not Amazon, on Walmart. I think they were $5.94, but they're only an 80 pack. Because I thought if I can't find them anywhere locally, maybe they're a bolo that I need to let people know to buy them to sell on Amazon. So I looked to see if there was profit, and there didn't look like there was. But yeah, thank you for looking that up. Yeah, I looked them up because I was hoping that maybe it would be a good bolo to tell you guys. If you see some, grab them, because they're hard to find and you can sell them. But yeah, looks like maybe just in my area they're hard to find. All right, lastly, and then I got two sales in my secret Etsy shop I got to ship out. All right, so I sold a pack of paper, and I got to cancel the Amazon sale I don't have the item for. This pack of paper, and these, I've told you guys a few times to look for these. See, if I go like this, I can't wait for my new camera to come in. So these are expander discs for the Happy Planner, but they're big. So that's like actual. Oh no, it says not actual size. Well, they're really big. They're literally like the size of this box, which is really big. People will take these and put like 2 or 3, 4 or 5, like multiple planners together, and they look for these really big ones. But these are metal. That's the big thing. These are metal. People want the metal, not the plastic, because the plastic breaks. Excuse me. So I paid $8.47 for these, and I paid $2.47 for these, and that includes my tax. That's why it's an odd amount. So a total of, let's just say $12, because it's like a little less than 12. And I sold them for $34. Oh, $42. They have to pay shipping. So it was the batch that I was adding shipping to. Yeah, they paid $4.50 in shipping. I don't think any of this is going to be too heavy. I don't think it's going to have to go priority. No, I'm at 13 ounces. For some reason, TJ Maxx stores don't have men's shoe section. Really? I've never noticed that. Never noticed that. I do know that most of them don't have boxes. And I know on Amazon, you have to have the box. So that's why I just don't even bother with them. Okay. It's going to have to go in a big, I don't think my normal, so this is for the big Happy Planner. So there's 3 size Happy Planners. There's the mini, classic, and big. And this is the big. It's big, big paper. Oh, this is going to Puerto Rico. I remember seeing I had a Puerto Rican sale. They must love buying stuff online like this, because it's so expensive just to buy stuff in Puerto Rico. Probably so much, the savings are probably enormous for them shopping online. Okay. You're going to have a bulky thing in here. Well, it's only taken me 2 hours to package 45 items. All right, 14, let's just call it 15 ounces. 15, print shipping label. $15 and $5.81. I should put the label on the side with the bulb with the bump or the side without the bump, right? What would you do? When you have a bump like this, do you put your label, like what should I put it here or should I put it on the flat side? Because if I put it on the flat side, then this is usually when it goes on the belt. It goes like this on a belt because they need to scan it. And I won't want the weight on my little doohickey thing down here. So I think I'm going to put it up here. But the questions I asked myself. Yeah, I shipped to Puerto Rico a lot. I'm surprised by the number of items that I shipped to Puerto Rico. I got an offer. Oh, I got to look. I got an offer today for something that goes to the country of Georgia. It was, it's hair dye, just for men hair dye. But I don't know if it's something I can send to Georgia. So I need to look up the ingredients, make sure it's not flammable and all that stuff before I counter or accept the offer. Which I'll probably accept it if I can send it to there. But I don't know. I don't even know where Georgia is. The country Georgia. I used to live next to a town called Georgia in Vermont. And every time you'd say Georgia, if you were talking about the town, you had to make sure you would say the town. And if you were talking about the state, you would always have to say the state of Georgia. Because everyone would automatically think you're just going to Georgia, the town. Okay, so that's it for there. I didn't check my other store. Let me just double check that. Let me sign out. I also need to check my my feedback because I feel like my feedback number went down one. I'm wondering if I got a negative yesterday. Maybe not. Nobody has said anything about a complaint. But a lot of times they don't tell you before they leave a negative. Okay, let's see what we got. Nope, no sales. All right. Well, it says I have a message. A $30 statement credit card offers waiting. Oh, that's nice, eBay. No, thank you. Sign in again. Signing back into my original eBay store because I want to see if my feedback, what's up with my feedback. I feel like that changed. Oh, it didn't. Nope. All positive. Okay, good. Etsy. That's where I gotta go. Sign out. Got 3 Etsy stores. Man, it's a pain having to sign out, sign in, check everything. What I need to do is have like Firefox be one and Internet Explorer be one and Google be one. Then I could just go there. That's what I need to do. All right. I know I have orders over here. 2 of them. They're there. Okay. Let's see. I can't use that. I can use this. Oh, or on Discord. Forgot about it. Oh, you're Prime and have been since Amazon. Yeah, send me your Addy and I'll order it for you. Send it on Instagram. Oh, thank you, Carlene. I'll do that. I can Venmo you the money. What was I looking for the other day? Oh, it was at Walmart. There was a shelving unit I wanted to buy for my craft supplies. And they had 3 options. They had a black one, a silver one, and a white one. And I wanted the silver one. And the silver one was $33 something. And you don't get free shipping on Walmart unless you're at $35. So I'm like, oh, I got to find something to throw in. Do you know I sat there for the longest time? And I'm like, do you know how much time I'm spending wasting looking for like a $3 item? That I ended up going on and just ordering the white one. Paid $35 because that one was $35. So I had free shipping if I bought the white one. I was like, just get the white one. Spending so much time. You can make good money flipping men's Nikes, New Balance sneakers if you know what to look for. You can. I mean, I think so. Yeah. Especially if you have outlet stores. That's what I was listening to. E-commerce Empowerment has a new podcast, and I was listening to that interview she was doing this. Well, I think she had on March 31st. She was interviewing somebody who does RA and hits up the outlet stores, and he was talking about Nike, Under Armour, and Adidas. And you can go to the Nike outlets, and I guess they have like a 30 item minimum, or not minimum, but maximum you can buy per day. Georgia is not eligible using GSP. Yeah, what does that mean, right? So I think I'm just going to deny it. If he can't use GSP on Georgia, then there's probably red flags up around that. What am I looking for? Oh, this thing right here. I can't show you what I'm selling, what I'm sending. I'm sorry about that. Sorry that I can't show you. But it's top secret. I would have to kill you. I probably shouldn't say that. YouTube will pick up on that and be like, taking you down. Taking you downtown, Tamara. Oh, goodness. So my father-in-law and my brother-in-law are coming today. Let me get one of my little thank you notes. My little thank you notes I made. So yeah, they're coming, and I'm excited, except they're not going to stay here. They're going to stay in our camp. We have a camp on our property, which is literally a shed. My husband bought a shed, and he used that as a hunting camp before we bought this house, or before we were going to build a house. And so he was on that, clearing the property and doing all that. And once we ended up buying this house, instead of building, we still have the shed on the property. So people, my brother-in-law, when he comes, he likes to stay at camp, which is so weird. He comes here and showers, but they stay there. I told my husband he should go stay at camp with them, because it would be nice just to be by myself. This is what I sold. See, right here. It's just a craft supply. That's what I'm selling, you guys. I've told you before, but I'm not showing you what the item is, but I'm showing you, but just telling you the category. Oh, the damn chipmunk. I refilled my bird feeder and chipmunk's in it. He sits there and takes out so much. Pretty much empties the whole thing. My husband was saying the other day about the squirrels not being very hungry right now. And I said, squirrels don't need to be hungry to get into your bird feeder and stuff. They're all about being busy during the day and just starting to prep for next winter. Hence why I end up with sunflowers that pop up all over my yard, because the squirrels will bury the sunflower seeds. I have x-ray vision. Oh, you do? What is it? What do you think that is? If you could guess, what do you think that is? That item. Oh, I should show you guys. Of course, you know. Oh, my phone's still over there, so I can't show you that. I probably should grab it in case my husband, well, if he was calling, it would ring. I would hear it because he's on my favorite list. I should take him off my favorite list, since I found out he did not accept my friend request back in January when I created my new Facebook account. I didn't find that out until like a couple weeks ago, when I went to tag him and I couldn't. All right, I got one more order, and it fits in my mini envelopes. And I think I just end up, let's see, 2 ounces. It's a small thing, 2 ounces. All I know is I'm very low on these. These are the big sellers in my store. Oh, Anissa, you're right. You got it. She guessed exactly what it is. You're so smart. You do have x-ray vision. You are so smart. Why does mail have to cost like $3 to send a package? Just seems so high, doesn't it? But when you think about, I mean, it's taken this package all the way to Wisconsin from New York. And then when you think about the reality of it, $3 isn't really that bad. I know I said that. I was making fun of you. saying how smart you were. Let's see. Let me put in one of my little thank you cards on this one too. Thank you. Hope that doesn't come undone. I hope that it don't come undone. Oh, I hope you guys didn't see the address. All right, I think that's it. I want to show you guys what I made this weekend. I gotta show you what I picked up at the garage sale. Let me do that. Give me a second to package up my crap right here because it's like filling up my space. It's all right here in my bag. I might have to use 2 bags today. Mailman's gonna like that. Nah, I think I can get it in one. I had a lot of small things today. All right, let me move this out of the way. Let me grab my phone. Make sure I didn't sell anything. Oh, I got a message on YouTube. Oh, let me see what my grocery substitutions are because my husband's going to go pick that up in 3 minutes. I have 3 stores, Eric, on Etsy, 2 on eBay. I just created them like a month ago. Let's see. They're all out of. Oh, this is what I love about Walmart pickup. I've told you guys this before. So I ordered the Walmart brand deli style sliced pepper jack cheese, 8 ounces, 12 slices for $1.84. They don't have it. So they're going to give me the 24 count, 16 ounces for the same price. And then I ordered some deli meat. They didn't have Butterball. They gave me Prima Della. I'm all right with that. Let's see, my bananas. Oh, that's it. Okay, they got everything else. Ooh! Want to see what I added to my grocery pickup? Oh, you can't see. You can't see that thing right there. But those are canning lids. They let me add 6 canning lids, and it looks like they actually sourced them. So it means they only let me put in 6 in my cart. So what the heck? I did some retail arbitrage getting my groceries. Sweet. All right, let me show you. I'm going to show you what I made this weekend, and then I'm going to show you my stuff. None are really secret if you want to sleuth a bit. That is true. Absolutely. Anybody really wanted to put in the work, they could find anybody's store. Absolutely. You'd be very disappointed when you find it, though. Canning lids, we still can't find them down here. Yeah, I mean, they're hard to find, which is why they're selling good on Amazon if you find them. Excuse me. They're not selling so well on eBay, though. All right, trying to find my pictures here. I want to show you what I made. Okay, here it is. This is what I made yesterday. Can you see that? That is for my front door. It's a hello sign. That's it on the front door. Hello. So that's what I did yesterday. I wasn't feeling good, so I said, oh, I'm going to make a hello sign, get out my Cricut. All right, so let me show you what I got at the garage sale. All right, this is what I got right here. A bag full, which I'll tell you, just that bag right there is worth money because here in New York, yeah, you don't get plastic bags anymore at stores. Most stores don't even have plastic bags. They only have brown bags, paper bags, and you got to pay 5 to 10 cents for them. Unless you go to the Dollar Tree, they give you them at the Dollar Tree for free. I always get better substitutions too. Yes, I know. Isn't it awesome, Lisa? I love it. Awesome on the canning lids. I've cleared the shelf several times here. Yeah, you know what? I have 2 cases of regular size canning lids that I've just been sitting on. I don't know why I haven't sent them in yet. I got to send them in. Or at least list them FBM. FBM. Cute. I do not have a crafty bone in my body. Yeah, I just copy what other people do and then just do it for myself. All right, haul time. I always forget that, Tamara, when I go up to New York. What do you forget? What did I say that you forget? That you need to bend over because Cuomo's going to give it to you? I'm not a Cuomo fan. Thankfully, I live in an area of New York that are not Cuomo fans. So, all right, here we go. First off, so this is just a backstory. I walked into this garage sale, ended up being an estate sale, but they did not advertise it as an estate sale because the people are moving, selling their pretty big Cape house, and they're moving into their 5th wheel. So they have, they're getting rid of everything. So I went down into their basement, and that's where they had everything from A to Z, which, I was like that when I walked in. I loved it. All right, so I grabbed this because it was $1.25. It is a rainbow pillowcase. Now, I didn't realize it was king size when I grabbed it because I didn't even unfold it. I just grabbed it. For $1.25, I was like, what the heck? Because I figured I will negotiate with her and I'll get this free. Yeah, it looks like there's a little bit of stain right there. It's the only thing, I didn't see this yesterday, but right there, there's a little bit right over here. It's the only thing I see. But it's king size. Well, I looked these up when I got home. And I could probably get like $10 for this one pillowcase. And I paid $1.25. So I figured, what the heck, I'll grab it. It's late, easy to ship, easy to list. All right, and then I grabbed, all right, I want to show this last. That's my favorite thing. Oh, I did grab a jacket. It's a winter jacket. It's upstairs. It is, I'll show you. I got a picture of it because I sent it to my fam to see if anybody was interested in it, and my sister is. So I don't know if you can see that right there. It's blue. It's almost like army blue, and it's got a big fur removable hood. It's got a bunch of zippers. Yeah, it just looks really cool. It's a Steve Madden brand. So they had $10 on it. And then when I was in the room that had some clothing and the kids' toys, I looked at it, and then I was looking at the toys, and then this teenager came in, which I think is the daughter, and she said, all the clothes are now just $1. Doesn't matter what they're marked. Everything's $1. We want it gone, is what she said. So I says, that include the jackets? And she says, yep. I said, okay, I'm going to just grab it then, because I actually thought my daughter might be interested in it. So, but my daughter doesn't think it was going to fit her. It's a large, and I think my daughter might be more of an extra large. So I grabbed this little Scooby-Doo mug. I have not been able to find any comps exactly like it, but I didn't see any chips or cracks or anything. I mean, it doesn't even look like the bottom is, I mean, it looks like it's in brand new condition. I don't think they ever even drank from it. But it was $1. So I grabbed that. And it's a small mug. So I might, let me see. It's pretty heavy though. Let me see how much it weighs. So I might be able to get away with going, no, probably not. It's 14 ounces. By the time I put a box and bubble wrap, it'll be over a pound. All right, I did pick up. So all summer long, I pick up these Harry Potter books. These were $1.25. I will pick these up until I have the complete set, and then I'll sell the whole set. So these are 3 Harry Potter paperbacks, and then I did get one hardcover that was $1. And I was looking, and I don't think it's a first edition. It is a little soiled down the side, but I will put this in. I'll hang on to both of these. I'll put this into a hardcover lot, and then these will be in a paperback lot of Harry Potter. So That's what those are for. And then I list them during Q4 because people will buy the whole set as a gift for somebody for Christmas. All right, so I picked up some plush because I do like my plush. So I picked through all their plush. These were in the quarter bin. So I can't do bad for a quarter. I didn't even look them up. I was just like, I'll grab it, see if it's worth anything. If not, I'll give it to the neighbor's kid. So this little guy is cute, but when I looked him up online, he had a little baby Joey in his pocket that it might still be in the tote. So I'm going to go back this weekend when they're open again, see if I can find the little kangaroo that goes in it. But this is by Kellogg's. Look at him. He's so cute. He says, LOL, BFF, girls rule, like all over it. I don't know. It's cute. I thought it was just cute. Just was like good quality. It wasn't like that cheap fair quality. And it's made by Little Brownie Bakers, which I think is something to do with Kellogg's because it says Kellogg on it. All right, so I got that. Again, for a quarter. What the heck? This little pet shop. I think this is a vintage one. So most of the stuff, it looked like the toys were from like the 90s that were in this room. And I think this one might be, this is the horse, 2007. So I did look this one up, and you know, it's weird when you look up some vintage toys. This is why people will source on eBay, because somebody will list her and put this horse up for $4, $4.99, right? And then somebody else will put it up for $24.99, and both are selling. So people are buying the 4 and selling it for 24. So I'm going to go high on this one, probably more in the 20 range of what the other ones were selling for. And again, I paid a quarter. And I got this little pug plush. You know, people who are dog owners are crazy, right? I bet you if this was a boxer, I bet you I know somebody who would want the boxer. Right, Anissa? So that says Gant. It's Gant's brand. So again, good quality. I don't know what the W stands for on its paw. I don't know. This is in New York. I didn't know that. Cheektowaga. I have no idea. Oh, product made in China. I guess Gant's headquarters is in New York. I don't know. Anyone know what the W's? Oh, Webkins. Oh, is that it? Gant's makes Webkins? Okay. All right. Well, thank you. I will have to look up this little. I looked up all these, but I don't remember the pricing. And then I saw this other Gant's. Oh, this is a Webkins also because it has the W on it. See? It's a turtle! This turtle, new with tags, was going for a good dollar amount. But I think there was only 2 listings for this specific turtle. There was other turtles, but not this design, not this face. It was just different. But yeah, I think this one, if I remember right, was a good one, like price-wise. So even if I get $15 for it, I paid a quarter. And they're all first class. And then I got, all right, these are the last, I got 2 more things. This one, I don't know what they were. And I was like, because I just don't know kids' things very well. It's been a long time since my kids were kids. And it was $5 for the bag. And I said, I'm just going to buy it. I'll look it up when I get home. It's got to be, I can at least get my $5 back. So it was a bag of these things. I think it's Playmobil. But so when I got home, I was like, all right, let's take a look and see what they are. Like this one. So it's a bunch of these different figures, but they're all different designs. And it says, wait a minute, that one doesn't say. No, see the bottoms are, oh, maybe because that one's got shoes on. It doesn't say Playmobil on it. It has another name though. They all say 1974 at the bottom. Geo. I can't even read it. Geo Bra. What the heck is Geo Bra? I think they're made by Playmobil. I think when I looked them up, it said Playmobil when I put in Geo Bra. But see how like these feet are like these? I don't know if this. No, see his boots don't come off, but his feet say something different. But I think they're from the same line. I wonder if Geo Bra was before Playmobil came out. Because they're the same type of thing. They got the same, fan. But it's a whole bunch of them. There's a lady. Is it Meghan Markle? They all look like there's some type of British royalty things in it. What's this one? Oh, this is a RK1. I don't know what that is. His helmet's crooked, but I don't know, like a racing helmet? Or is it a football helmet? It looks like maybe racing. I don't know. And then there was this. Oh, she just lost her head. So a lot of these. Oh, that doesn't go on her. A lot of them don't have heads. So a lot of them look like this. Or they have heads, but they don't have like hair tops. But there's a lot of just tops floating in here. Right, so I could put this one. Oh, so it doesn't fit. It's too big. That doesn't fit on that one. Here's a crown. Crown doesn't do any good though unless you have hair. Like, look, there's like no head, no brains. I got no brains. I don't know if here's a dad. Look at this guy. He's all in his business suit. I don't know. So I got a bunch of these things. I don't know. There's like capes, a lot of accessory things. Then there's some of these, which I don't even think. Oh, this one doesn't even have a face anymore. I think this one might be Lego. I think that's Lego. Maybe like Mega Bloks or something. Put a bag of it. $5. Those are definitely Playmobil. Okay, that's what it looked when I looked them up. When I put in the Geo Bra, Playmobil came up. But it doesn't say Playmobil on them at all anywhere. It says Geo Bra. Whatever Geo Bra is. Okay, so this is my best find. Only because I was so excited on a number of reasons. I wish my sister was on here right now. Because she's not. But when Amy Raymond comes in. So, I saw this. This was the first thing I grabbed. And I grabbed it so fast. Oh my gosh. You know when you find something and you're so excited about something? That was this. All right. So, I got this baby blanket. The Mickey Mouse. Let me put it like this. Okay. I mean, this is only part of it. I didn't unfold all of it. But look, it's got the silk like edging, satin edging or whatever it is. And it's from 1984 is the date on this. So my daughter's bedroom when she was born, we didn't know if we were having a boy or a girl. And we decorated her bedroom in Minnie and Mickey Mouse. And I think she had this identical blanket. So I was so excited to find it because I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like my daughter's bedroom. But I also have known because my sister, which I'm going to give a secret, but I don't think it's a very secret within our circle of friends and family. My baby sister, who is, I don't know how old she is, 48, I think. 47 or 48. She still sleeps with a baby blanket. Seriously, from when she was a baby. So she is so picky. She needs to rub this satin. And it can't be the newer satin. It has to be this older vintage satin. So she will spend $80 for a blanket. Like this. Because she needs this blanket. She sits there and plays with this. Seriously, like crazy. So when I saw this, I immediately thought of her. It made me think of my daughter in her bedroom. And then, of course, it made me think about the money I can get selling it. So I did not offer it to my sister because I want to sell it. Isn't that horrible of me? I know she just bought some last year and spent some pretty money on some blankets. So yeah, so I'm excited for this. This is my big find. This is what I'm most excited about out of everything I got over the weekend. I think I could get at least $50 for this vintage blanket, vintage baby blanket with this satin. And if I can't, then it will, if it sits in my store for too long, then it will end up at my sister's. Because I'll just feel guilty. If it doesn't sell right away, I'll feel guilty that I'm not giving it to her. I got a lotion in my hand. My hands are so dry. I don't know why. So that is it. That's what I got. I'm just looking to make sure I didn't forget anything. I think that's it. I spent $10 at the all of this cost $10. So when they totaled it up, it was like $10.75. And I said, how does 10 sound? And they were like, okay. So I gave them 10. So I ended up getting like that pillowcase for free. And you could figure I probably got 3 of the stuffed animals for free. Or 2 of the stuffed animals plus the pillowcase or something like that. So they were only, because they were only a quarter. So Sarah says, so each Etsy store has to stay in a single theme. You're not allowed to have, oh yeah, you can definitely have mixed stores and have anything you want. My Yellow Fox store has vintage. It's got planners. It's got some craft projects that my mom's done. I got her garden fairies in there. Yeah, and I got printables in there now. So yeah, it can be, you can do whatever you want. They say, if you listen to any of the experts who talk about SEO on Etsy and the best way to set up your store, they will say that your store name, so if you're selling vintage on Etsy, then you should call yourself, like I originally was Yellow Fox Vintage was my store name, because I was only doing vintage on Etsy because I wasn't doing any of the other stuff. And I ended up changing. You can change your store name, I think, once without any issue on Etsy. And I think if you need to change it after that, you have to get approval. So I decided that I wanted to do my planners and that stuff. I wanted to create a store that was all just planners and stuff related to that stationery paper stuff. So that's one of my stores. And then I have my craft supply store, and that's separate. So I ended up separating them only because from everything I've been watching and reading on Etsy and SEO that it is best to do that. So that's the only reason why I did it. But yeah, no, you can put anything you want on Etsy with, I mean, you know, within their guidelines, you can put it all into one store if you want. Cedar, oh really? I have a bunch of those that I have kept when my kids were little. Oh my gosh, yes. They're worth big, big money. Yeah, I think I might even have a video on my did I do a video on those? If not, I should do a video on my reseller scavenger hunt. Pretty sure I think I did a video on them, but maybe not. If not, I need to do one because that is something. Vintage blankets, you should definitely not pass them up. Same with any vintage sheets and stuff. Like if you were to find some Disney sheets or Barney, anything like that, people, not even if they're like stained or worn or whatever, people will use them for art projects. So if it's got a stain, they'll just cut the stain out and use the other piece as fabric. Because you can't find like Barney the Purple Dinosaur fabric anymore. So they'll use things like that. If I never get to see the northern lights. That's my husband. Hold on, he's getting my groceries. Hello? I hate when I tell him I'm on YouTube and he keeps talking about stuff that he can tell me when he gets home. So, all right. Sorry about that. I didn't know if he was having an issue picking up groceries, but he's all set. He's on his way home. All right. That's it for today, folks. Almost at the 3-hour mark. Busy day with shipping. That's great. I had a good weekend with 25 sales. Hope you guys had a good weekend. And I'm excited about this stuff I can take pictures of now. So I have something to list this weekend, or this week, weekend. It's all the same to me. Hey, good morning, Christy. You popped in as I'm saying goodbye. I'm heading out. Yeah, I got to run to the post office and bring those items. And I'm going to take pictures of this stuff. And I don't know what else I'm doing this today. My plan was to hang out down here and get some work done, which that's probably what I'm going to do. I got to do that. I've been neglecting my space down here big time. I really need to take time. And I need to take time to get to J7 tote and resort that into different totes because it's just a nightmare for me to find something in it right now. But thanks a lot, folks. I will probably be back on Wednesday morning. That's my plan, right? Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I do want to take a road trip with my mom, so I got to look at her schedule and my schedule. Although my husband did just tell me they cannot change my winter tires to my normal tires until Thursday, and my tires are in the back of my car, so unless he's going to take them all out, then I'm not going to go anywhere because I won't have anywhere to put my stuff that I buy. But all right, I'll see you guys later, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Maybe I'll put together some pre-recorded videos and pop something up. I just got to pick a topic to do a topic on, right? Probably another scavenger hunt video because I do like doing those. All right, talk to you guys later. Thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Have a great week, everyone. Bye.